Away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, hello to you from a city that's always a joy to visit, Vancouver. We're at BC Place for this game. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. It's the Vancouver Whitecaps up against Inter Miami.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here. Good luck. Great.
Thanks. Again, thanks. Cheers.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Hey.
Right.
Good luck.
Cheers.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Brian White. Making a bit of headway. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, that's a clever ball. Superbly read and executed. Now, what can Lionel Messi do from here? And an opening! Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Nothing to show for that attack.
Well, I think it's fair to say Miami are a little bit unlucky not to be leading here. They've started this game brightly.
Brian White. Nelson. And easily intercepted. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Messi looking for the through ball. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Well, that's asking for a yellow card. Could be threatening. Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
He'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
And he has options available. And a decent delivery. And defending as a unit.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Fantastic ball. Chance here. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. White. Gold. The cross lacking guile and accuracy. Segovia might do damage on the break. Real chance. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Tristan Blackman. Ryan Gold. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. And that's comfortably gathered. Plenty of support here. Messi, a goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and then it's a wonderful strike from Messi. He hits it with such power, such pace, and great accuracy. What a goal that is.
So on with the game, but I do wonder, has this match already slipped away from them? Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Just the challenge that was required. Well, that ball looks promising. Keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, big moment! And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently.
24, Brian White.
What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Such an ambitious run. That's a good-looking ball. Now the keeper grabs it. Maybe dangerous here. keeper getting right behind it. Playing it in. Oh, disappointing end to that. That is that for the first half here. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Yeah, not one of his more impactful games. Just hasn't been able to receive the ball in those key areas.
So into the second half, the traffic flow here has been very much in one direction. And the challenge ill-advised. And his day is done. Second yellow card, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, it was coming. Why was he not taken off earlier?
Nelson. Oh, the threat is there. So a throw in here. Nelson. Can he score? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Number 24, Brian
Messi.
White.
And intercepted it.
That's really good awareness there.
Gold. Plenty of support here. Might be able to set up the chance. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And over it comes. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Able to get his body in the way. Trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
But he's gone short with it. Now will the cross work out for them? Well, that's the end of that for now. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run. But whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
So a half an hour remaining. And he stopped them in their tracks. Can they set up a chance? Interesting pass. Could reduce the deficit. Keeper had it covered. Over it comes. Failure to hold the ball on the part of Jordi Alba. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here.
Well, there it is. The away side haven't had as much of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
They're just not properly looking after the ball. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Sergio Busquets. Really good challenge. And teammates around him. Johnson in possession. Decent pass.
Your wallet was found on the play course. Please identify and claim your ball.
Is it going to be? And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Sabi. Oh, good-looking run. And a useful cross. And it's all rather fizzled out. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Could pull one back here. But no! What a glorious opportunity squandered to get back into this.
Well, that had to go in, didn't it? I just can't see them turning this around now.
Messi. An effective challenge. Johnson with it. Andres Cubas. And players waiting in the centre. A really good pass. Can they do it? Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Who's going to get on the end of it? And splendid reflex action there.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. So quick to react there.
Delivering it. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. And the pass deftly cut out. Real chance. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Andres Cubas. And in the right position to read it. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Yeah, he was superb, wasn't he? Didn't let his head drop, demanded more of his teammates, and probably deserved better for all his effort today.